InFaMotion and welcome back to my channel. So today I got a story time for you guys, but before we get started, go down below and comment hashtag InFaMotion. So it's storming right now. If you hear some loud noises in the background, just know that it's a fucking tornado happening outside.
You ready to fucking die?
No, yeah, I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me.
So basically this summer I went to Italy with my grandparents and I was at this festival with them. It was like our last week that we were there. It was a lot of fun, and me, my older cousin, his wife, and his 2 kids were all there with us. We had to take this bus from where we were parked to the festival. So once the festival was done, we had to go back to that same place where the buses had dropped us off and take the buses back to where we had parked. So everyone wants to get home. It's probably like 12 o'clock at night. It's pretty crowded and it's crazy and everyone's just like freaking out. I'm chilling. I'm like, all right, whatever bus we get on, we get home, whatever. That was not the case for some people. This street was very narrow that these buses had dropped us off and are picking us up on. And since the crowd was so big, it was spilling from the sidewalk into the street. So this first bus tries to pull up, and everyone's fucking trying to rush into the bus while it's still moving. So this child in a carriage, or like in a stroller, probably 6 months old or so, ends up getting pinned between the bus and the crowd of people, and the parents are screaming bloody murder. They're screaming for the bus to stop. They're screaming at the people for pushing them. Finally, they get the child out of there before it fucking got crushed. The bus finally stopped, and everyone starts rushing in, including my cousin's wife and my younger cousin, because my older cousin and his older son end up deciding to walk to the car because they had no fucking patience. I don't blame them because it was ridiculous where we were standing. It was fucking stupid as shit. Anyways, so they get on. Me and my grandparents didn't get on because it was too crowded and there was no need for how much violence was fucking happening. People were shoving people. Another person got stuck in the doorway and like got clamped in by the bus doors. I was not having that shit. So we ended up waiting like another 5 minutes. Another bus pulled up and this man was in front of me, so he gets into the bus first, and then I go to pull myself up and this lady grabs my fucking arm and throws it across my body. I was so like in shock, and I also live in America, I speak English, that I started cursing her out in English instead of in Italian, which I do know a little bit of Italian, so I could have communicated to her to tell her to fuck off. Like, I was fucking pissed. I get slammed back into my grandparents. My grandfather like pushes me back up and he's waiting to see what I'm gonna do. He thinks I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of the bitch, where I'm like, oh, you fucking bitch, what the fuck, what, do you wanna fight? And I'm like getting all into it, and this lady's like, you're disrespectful, why would you hit an old lady, you're crazy, you're going to jail, I'm gonna call the cops on you, in Italian, and yes, I can understand it. So I'm like, this bitch, she wants to fight. I'm like, what is the fucking problem, lady? Finally, I decide to remember that I'm in a different country, so I start talking back in a little bit of Italian, and I'm like, fuck you, like, what is your fucking problem? What was the point of pushing me? I'm not fighting the bitch, but if she fucking laid her hand on me one more time, I was over it. I don't want to go to jail. I'm in a foreign country. I'm a minor. I don't want to die. Took myself a second, and I was like, is it worth it? Is it really worth getting the payback for that? No. So I let her be. I get on the bus. I'm pissed. I'm like, I'm gonna fight this bitch once we get off this bus. I didn't. She skedaddled because she knew I was pissed. I was like standing up in the seat. I was like, you want to go? You want to go? Are we going? Are we gonna fight? What is happening? But yeah, so that's basically my video. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.